Alright. Trying to get chat pulled up. Hold on. How dare. Okay, you can how dare me all you want. This was my plan today. This was the plan today. And we can't even play together, so it doesn't matter. Because I'm not paying a subscription to play with people. Yeah, Final Fantasy is one of the only MMOs other than World of Warcraft right now to have like a paid subscription. Alright, I'm gonna pause my music because the music in game is wonderful. And I also gotta figure out if the audio is even working. But it's been a hot minute. It's been fucking several months because I got that whole thing of I'm getting close to the end of the content that is free. And I was like scared into just being like, okay, I'm not doing anything anymore. And I'll wait. And yeah, you know how that went. So now we're back. I think it's Heaven's Word that we're still on, and then we have one other, and I don't remember the other DLC what it's called. So we get to try to experience that. I do.
Hello.
Took a page out of Ryan's book.
Fair.
What?
I think y'all appreciate this. I had a telemarketer just call my phone. I answered it because it came in weird. They wanted my parents' house because I'm technically on it, because I have rights to survivorship to it. So they think I own it, which I don't. I may or may not have told them I don't own property, that I was in Holland staying in a halfway house. He hung up really fast.
Also, don't remember controls, so like y'all get to bear with me, because I also was on controller before, and now I'm not on controller, but I also just don't remember shit. So here we are.
Because you're a potato.
Yeah, potato.
Potato.
Potato, potato, potato.
Potato, potato.
I cannot fly here, so I gotta keep that in mind.
Yes, you do. No flag.
Okay. Where
run.
is... Ah. Ooh. Okay. Nope. Where is that trying to take me? Do I have a...
Why did I just get an achievement on my Xbox for closing an Oblivion gate? Ryan.
You didn't, I did.
It just told me it was on mine.
No, it's me.
Sure.
I'm positive I haven't logged into your account on my PC. I don't even know your fucking password.
Okay.
Womp, womp. I don't know what to tell you, other than, like... It wouldn't be the first time that games like that fucking break and give achievements randomly. Would not be the first time.
Will
Wait.
not be the last.
Why?
Oh, mouse.
Why, what?
Man, you don't ask questions.
Ask all the questions.
Okay. Why is this signed into that?
What?
So it logged me out of my Xbox account and logged me into yours.
Oh.
My computer.
Your PC?
My laptop.
Oh. The last person who used the Xbox app on it was me when we were at the hospital.
Oh.
That'll do it.
That will do it, yeah.
Mm,
Why were we at the hospital? What'd you... Boop.
this
Yeah,
was over a year ago. 2 years
Okay.
ago, actually. Yeah.
Yes. It's been a hot minute. I will not join the fate. The fate can leave me alone. I do not wish to fight everything.
Oh, well, fuck me, I guess.
No, thank you. I'm good.
No thanks.
Lord.
I got the worst possible layout.
Give me the Aether Current. Give it here. I remember that. I remember the Aether Current.
So,
I know I need to collect those if I want to fly in new zones. Not really. Alright. Stone. Cool. Oh, bigger dragon. Okay. Oof.
So somebody
There we go.
messaged me on through the Xbox messaging shit, wanting to buy my
Yeah, I've
Xbox
been getting a
account.
lot of that.
Yeah,
And you're what?
so
I'm-
annoying.
I don't like. I am reporting.
I report all of them. Someone's trying to buy accounts. Like, they have bots sending messages saying, hey, I will buy your
super
account.
Against TOS.
Yeah, like, it's just bots, though. It's not even actual, like,
You know, I tried to
People.
warn people years ago about everything going computer based. It's probably not a good thing. We're going to see hacks and scammers left and right. Here we are. No one listened to me. I was just stupid.
I mean, that's tends to be how that works, yeah. Hey, you two, are you two gonna get along, or am I gonna have to fight both of you? If I remember correctly, the Dragon Slayer dude wants to kill the dragon, while we don't, but, you know, he's sitting there just being an asshole the whole time. And I can only assume when it gets down to it, he's going to attack the dragon, and I'm gonna have to kill him, and then everyone's gonna be upset, and I'm gonna be like, fuck this. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna go. No idea if that's actually the case, but
I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye. His caustic hatred gnawing at
What
my
I
soul.
needed!
Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark, how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
Remember correctly, this is where I need to go.
I'm really glad that Bethesda didn't do the thing that everybody keeps doing with modern games and the remasters and just go, hey, we upscaled the texture and it's $50.
yeah. Well, there's a difference between a remake and a remaster.
Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland.
And I wouldn't even say like the remaster is what they did. The remakes are when they basically do the exact same game, but quote unquote HD the textures.
You know who does a really good remake? Resident Evil.
You're right. They did
Except for
a
3.
very good job with 4 and 3.
I have, like, I want to get a international PS4 because
Yeah.
I have the South Korean version of Resident Evil Mastered.
Fair.
I want to see how big the difference is.
I have to go back into the hole.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi there, can you chat, Ace?
Okay. Sounds good.
Love you, bye.
Love
Love
you too.
you.
Goodbye.
I gotta plan all my steps
I love the
accordingly.
voice lines of Oblivion. I really do. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Okay. Where does it want me to go? Here? Okay. We're gonna go back to Foundation. To Foundation! Away! Okay. So I can only assume we're going, yeah, back here. I remember the Lord because he was nice. Kind of.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes, escort me into the manor. Aye. My mouse just bugged and skipped through like 3 fucking pieces of dialogue. Awesome.
We
God damn
love
you.
that.
Well, since opening this game, my mouse has been doing kind of its own thing. I don't like it. Let's sit at the airship landing. Okay, that's not too far from here. Can I jump down? Or is it gonna hurt? Oh, well, I guess I'm finding out. Ow, I lived. But yeah, that hurt. I don't recommend jumping off of things. Weird. I would have teleported, but it was right fucking there. I didn't see the point. Hey, Sid.
I should have enough steps for this. Oh, I really hope I do. I think I'm going the right way.
Yay.
Wifey comes home soon.
Ah.
So,
Okay. Ethernet shard. Nope, that's what I meant to click on. And you want to meet me here. Cool.
It is that room, isn't it?
I don't remember if it was up or down, so okay. Are we going to like this one? Sure about that?
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
I've made my return.
Welcome back.
Also, I went to my first ever fur con this past weekend.
Yeah, how was that?
So I was scared, but it was fun after I started getting used to it.
Hell yeah.
Wifey loved it.
Yeah, as long as, you all enjoying yourselves, and, that's the
Yeah.
good part.
Don't do that.
You don't get to do that.
I can't save you, Nikki.
I'll live.
Yeah, hold on. Let me post in pictures. It was a lot of fun.
Well, people have just found out just how in-depth the character creator can be if you would take the time. That is one ugly motherfucker that got made.
Here you go.
For Oblivion.
Conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind aspect and ether.
For Oblivion Remastered?
In other words, there are a few places you can fly.
Someone made one
lots of places
ugly motherfucker.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll...
It is in pictures. Right about now.
Is that fucking Shrek?
Haru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about her grace
I
the
love it.
Sultana.
Anyway, I gotta start getting ready for work. Bye.
Okay,
Hi,
bye.
Nick.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably...
So you're telling me, and all I found in a big, military duffel bag is $5.
Yep.
No MREs.
Nope.
Nothing useful.
Of course not. That's not how that works.
Stealing is wrong, but you had a katana I want. Give me, you're dead.
Okay. Now to go to Walking Sands. Yay! I'm glad I get to spend half the fucking money I just got from completing that quest on teleportation. It's great.
I love when you get a lot of money and you gotta spend it on something that you'll probably use once. My favorite part about some video games.
That's fair. Sadly, that is not one of these. This video game will... You'll get like 1,000 per quest, but every time you teleport it costs money, and then at the end of the day it's like a few hundred more instead of the few thousand you get. I think they're below, aren't they? Down here, aren't you? Maybe. We'll see. That's the walking stance entrance, yeah, it's right there.
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently. A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it, the lady-in-waiting, Muriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, warrior of light? Will you lend me yours? Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo and for Uldar!
Well then, that's not what I was expecting, because I knew the next DLC is about like a revolution or something, so I expected this stuff in the next one. So... okay. Where... go ahead and teleport. Get over down there. prefer not have to deal with that. Alright. Bark, bark. I don't know what the dog's barking about, but bark. Said barely leaves her house, so I can only assume she might be in here. Maybe not. That's awkward. Maybe that house. There we go.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me. General Alden.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
They have made it slightly more challenging than the Skyrim horse.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Lonorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Meriel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive, and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law. If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
I think I said last time I didn't like that little fucker, and now that just like solidified it. I really don't like him. All right. Teleport. Yeah. Let's teleport into here. Now we're back in Yulada. This is weird. This is not how I expected this to go. Don't die.
I'm good.
I was having the longest dream.
Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
Like how she doesn't even question that one of his arms is completely gone. She doesn't seem surprised by his presence having one arm gone. Hmm.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber. I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrius. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
Weird how suddenly he has information about, hey, we can't do the thing that we wanted to do at all. This needs to happen first. Weird. I don't like him.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same. I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves. Among the recruits, there were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified Grand Company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alfino, proud member of the Scions.
Okay. Sure, I'll go to Ishgard. Alright, Ishgard. Let's go. Alright. Or apparently we're not in Ishgard, we're in Mordona, but, you know. It's fine. Or maybe after this he wants to go. I'm not quite sure. I know the blue quest with the plus sign means you unlock things. I will go do those later. Whichever ones I feel are necessary to what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that went about how I expected it. Because he was gonna say, no, I'm not. I'm closing this down, and then everyone's like, well, we're helping anyway. Fuck you. Alright. Now we're going back to Ishgard. Oh. Level 50 fucking 7. I thought I was only like 40s. I didn't realize I was almost 60. Which is fine with me, considering, you know. Ethernet, the steel factory. Alright. But apparently Final Fantasy XIV is just getting bigger every year. And I didn't realize how popular this was when I first started the game. But I'm not gonna complain. Okay. Yep, first flight's about to be tested, but the one dude wants to talk to me. Of course he does. Yep. Going back inside the manor and talking to someone in here. Oh, it's a The dragoon. Okay. Visit the seat of the Lord Commander. Okay. I don't know where that is, so let's see. Okay. It's near that one. Alright, let's talk to him and tell him our plan. Apparently we haven't done that yet. Yep. Must talk to the one dude. Yeah, that dude.
All stands ready, Lord Commander. Ah, the moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point.
You can say that again. But it's an MMO, that's kind of how it works.
We never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much. You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told. Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago. Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source. Victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side. You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Lord Commander, no!
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city. Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots? There are others. Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury! You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Well, my friend,
I must have missed a conversation, or I don't remember a conversation, but those two hated each other.
Ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
Maybe I'm completely wrong. But I thought they were arguing before. Because I thought we wanted to not kill the dragon and give him his eye back. Maybe he'd see reason, but maybe there was something. There's something I don't remember, I guess. I will have to go back through my VODs and look through it again. Castlevania music. I will say the music in this game is great. I love it. Hey, Sid. Okay. Yep, now we're here with the floating fucking island. Or whatever it is. The floating rock bastard. The dragon that's inside. Let's go kill the bastard. New duties is now available. I remember this. Yes. Dear God. Okay. This. Commence. I'm so glad they allowed me to do this with NPCs and not have to wait for people, because I'm gonna be honest with you, most people aren't doing any of the earlier dungeons and things.
No, the game's been out for like 10 plus years now.
Yeah, like
That's why I understand why WoW cut out most of its beginning content at this point, because nobody plays it, so you get locked there. It's annoying.
you flashbanged him with his own eyeball. Okay. Fair enough. You say so. Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to talk. I don't know. I just had a thought. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. No, like, they said they still have 10 years of content, like, prepared. So I'm really, like, curious to know how, like, if they're gonna cut content, if they're gonna, like, just keep trying to add more, you know. Which is part of the reason I was like, I want to stream this again and start getting, like, at least the content I can do for free, you know?
I mean, you're fixed income. If you don't subscribe, I get it. I mean, I'm not going to subscribe right now because kind of in the same boat. But if you do subscribe, it is worth it.
Yeah.
The only guidance I'll get on it is I enjoyed the time I had with it while I was subscribed. I maxed out my character and stopped playing.
My thing is, like, I played WoW. I did a raid for the first time. One of my friends paid for the account for me. And I got to level 70, I think. Because that was the max rank I could get. Or level I could get. And I had a great time when I played it. I didn't have, like, any... like... I had a great time just going through the environments and figuring stuff out, you know?
Well, WoW also took care of one of the biggest complaints people used to have about it. It used to take hours upon hours of grinding as you got to higher levels to get to the level where you could continue the quest line you were on.
Yeah.
And a lot of people hated that, so they went back and revamped the XP system and the questing system and fixed it.
They did. Which is why, like, it was so much easier for me to hit level 70. And also, like, after I hit level 70 and I couldn't gain any more levels for the class I was doing, I was like, okay, what do I do now other than grind, like...
So that's why every couple of years you'll see me on 14, is because I'll get my character up to max level, and then I'll finish out that month's subscription, and then I'll stop my subscription, and I'll wait until they come out with another expansion, or there's more content that's out, it's in abundance, or there's more to do, and then I'll resub.
I just... if I made money and could pay a subscription, that would be one thing. I don't want to have to rely on others to pay a subscription, which is why, like, my WoW account, I can't play my WoW account unless I talk to my friend who paid for it the first time and we want to get into it again. But, like...
so WoW's got a system, you can pay for WoW with in-game gold now.
Yeah, and, like, that's cool, but the amount of grind I would have to do to continue to play that game, to get enough money to then continue playing it, was very, like... I didn't know how well it was going to be for me to play it because of that, you know?
Right, and I get what you're saying. Like I said, dude, that's one of the things I honestly like about 14 is the fact that you can play free up to a certain point.
Yeah. And that's what I, you know, and they're gonna come out with a new expansion, and I hope that they continue to add expansions to the free roster as they add more and more and more.
They probably will.
Because that would immediately, like...
a lot of people don't like the way WoW pricing is. One thing WoW, I think, did very well that I think people would be wise to copy if they're going to make MMOs So, like, I don't even know what the newest WoW expansion is right now. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But if I was to buy the newest expansion for WoW, it includes all the ones before it.
Yes, and that, like, a lot of other MMOs have started doing that. And that's a good thing because, like...
Yeah, because it makes no sense to sell somebody new content that they can't access or won't understand what's going on because they missed the last 3 expansion packs worth of content.
Yeah.
Me and you are both manga fans. Here you go. Here's a new manga. Here's chapter 47. Start it and give me a full summary of the series up to this point, starting now.
Yeah, like... It's one of those things, right, that I'm... Oh, where do we go now?
It's a very consumerism thing, dude. You've got to think. It's two-sided. It's not just the business is gonna sell things and it's gonna work for them. They've got to think about you and you got to think about them. Especially in games now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look at Enzoid, dude. There are people that are destroying Enzoid online, talking about, oh, it's garbage, dude. It's early access. The only reason they came out with it is because we told them we want a proof of concept. They gave it to us.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and flame a dev team that's trying to come out with a game that doesn't have any other competition and hasn't in 20 years. Just because they came out in early access, it makes no sense.
Well, exactly. It's just like... There's no... Why hate a game in early access? It's not finished. It's not finished yet. Now, a game that is just like... A game that comes out, you know?
Like I said before, my hope isn't that Enzoid completely destroys it. My hope is that Enzoid makes EA wake up and realize we're charging 40 bucks for expansions that are 10 plus years old and they're just throwing them out.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? This is why people are leaving.
Well, it's Sims. I don't like how there's hundreds of DLCs. And I'm like, why not put it just like in the game? You know, without people needing to buy the same expansion 4 or 5 times now. Like...
Oh crap, it's 6 o'clock. I gotta get...
Go have fun.
Get out of here.
Go do your thing.
I'll be back.
Okay.
I gotta drive to my parents' house, so I can't drink tonight. So I'll be sober when I get back.
Yay. No, the MMO talk, I love talking to my friend about that because I don't really have anyone that plays MMOs as much as I do in my group. Like, I have almost 600 hours in ESO, and WoW, I have about, I want to say 40-ish. And then this one I have a ton into as well. Just because that's been something I've been streaming, right? Everyone knows this. Because it's part 12 of the, like, 2.5 hour, 3 hour streams I do with this. Ow. I just need to... It's really interesting to have those conversations of, like... I don't personally like the subscription-based games. I don't. That's why ESO I played so much of, because I can play it. I can buy the expansion if I want to buy the expansions, but there's a game there that doesn't limit the MMO aspect, you know? And I think that part is where I get, like, I love Final Fantasy XIV. I just wish the free trial didn't limit what I could do because of that. Because if it didn't limit what I had, you know, then I wouldn't be not so like skeptical to play it, but I would have more of an incline to play it more consistently. Because then I know, like, I could play with friends, I could do this, that, the other thing, like, there would be other things I could do than just story. Like, I have done a lot in the Fisher and the weaving especially I've done a lot in. And, like, I've been having a great time with that, but why, at the end of the day, do I have to... Why is it locked? The MMO aspect of the game is locked. Other than, like, this stuff. This stuff right here, I could do with anybody. But... It's still one of those things I wish... they would consider, like, making it so new players can do the MMO aspects, you know? But, like, it's also, you know, it's a game. That's not the one I wanted to use. I wanted to use this one. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. My bad. Okay. I am understanding mechanics. I am a little slow on mechanics. Just because it's been a hot moment since I played. Being able to switch targets like that and a more consistency is great. Oh, yeah. Ow. I thought I was fine. I was not fine. Okay. And he's dead. Woo. Alright. But no. I love MMOs with a passion. I just wish this one was more friendly, available to the new players to the game. Apparently this motherfucker wasn't in line of sight. I could see it, but it is what it is. kind of struggling to keep up with the heals a little bit, only because, again, I'm paying attention to other things. Because I don't remember the game very well. Now I guess we get to go like this. Nope. Attack! Do your thing. Falls over. Alright. I'm glad with the strides they did do with this game. It's still very fun, even when you're doing it solo. I think if I can get, like, me streaming this game or any other game and I get paid, I would probably put that towards a subscription to this and play this, you know. Character. That was a healing one, which is better. Go ahead and equip that. Cool. Oh. Unable to obtain. Already have one of those in my possession. Fair enough. I love being a healer in these games, though. I love supporting. I do have DPS and a tank aspect that I will be leveling up eventually. But I want to level up my white mage as high as I can get it. You know. Okay. Ah. Tank, I would like assistance in getting them off me. Please. Thank you. I know it's a AI, but... Where was that one? Holy. Where am I? There we go. Dear God. That's a lot of enemies shoved into a little fucking... All on me, for some reason. I say for some reason, but healing draws aggro. So... Alright. Now we get to fight the big dragon. Hey, big man. You loved a human, and then human got taken away from you. And your kin slaughtered by us, so I feel really bad. I'm gonna go like... Ooh. Rancor. I bet that's a wipe thing. Maybe. I don't know. I hope it's not. Okay. That is a white mechanic. All right. Good to know. Ooh. All right. Thought I had a shield, but I don't think I do. Oh, fuck that. Oh yeah, that was a white mechanic. Because I just realized his health right now. Cool. Boom. Do we not kill him here? He just runs away? God damn it. How dare you run away from us? Cool. And then see recommended gear. Whip. Oh, that's cool looking. I love that. Love the look of that. Awesome. I might have to come through here with my samurai if that's all how the gear looks. Oof. Yep. Dragoons are known for fucking jumping around. More jumpies. Well, yeah, there it goes. Kaboom. But yeah, he turned red. Is that a okay thing or not an okay thing? Oh, he got his other fucking eye? Bro.
You gifted my people 1,000
Okay, flashbang. Did I do good? Cool. Purple. Or pink. I can't tell. Cool. We got another one. Of the crystals lit. I remember lighting them.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the...
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
Well done.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I will would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Oh yeah, he's the. So his voice sounded familiar. I think it was the barkeep back in Ishgard. One of them, anyway.
We four, then.
Forton, Heilenat, Dirander, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the back.
Interesting.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
Nope. Just seeing the past.
You have borne witness to history, to the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull? Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
Interesting. Yeah, I did see both eyes there, so now I'm curious as well.
'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph.
Okay.
But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Okay. Guess we get to go talk to the dragon first. Cool. Cool. Alright. Okay, now here, go to mount guide, and we got this dude, which I will replace that with. This is cool. Okay, hold on. Before... Yeah, that's what I thought. Just fucking teleport. There's no point in walking. Okay. This is a cool mount. I like it. It's just about to ask how does one get up there, and then not glamour plate. Glamour plate? No. Just want to make sure I have the best equipment equipped right now. Okay. Toot toot. Dragon. I'm back. We must talk to you.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
That makes way more sense. Oh, we're giving it back to him? Oof. Mm-hmm. Got it. Mm-hmm.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
Well then, dragons are assholes. Got it. So neither side was correct on the beginning of what happened. Oh shit. 58. Let's go. Leveled up. Yep. Okay, where are we going now?
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But You have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then?
That's fair. I didn't think about that.
Who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard. Lord Commander, What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, warrior of light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Sure, why not?
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Cool. Alright, let's go.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault. And the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance.
Yeah, the Archbishop is controlly.
Time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
The other eye's like here, isn't it? Or on him. Or somewhere. Oh, hey, look, it's you.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment.
Okay.
It is time for the bringer of light to die.
Or hear me out. We don't have to kill me. I would appreciate if I didn't die.
swords! There...
My lady!
She is come! Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Oop. Talk, talk, talk. Excellent suggestion. Alright. Cool. And now we gained yet another robe. Ooh, I really like that one. That's cool. Alright. Very pretty. Yep. Going inside the manor. Yep. I wish to enter. Please let me in.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
Catches him up on everything.
The
infamous Lady Iceheart here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelgr? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Fair.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
But, like... if we all went there, it would be different.
My lady, is it wise to let him go?
No.
I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But
Fair.
I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Mm-hmm.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such, but the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Woo! Alright. Hey, lady. And let's see. Dark Knight. We'll use those. Because right now, if I switch to Dark Knight, and go recommended gear. Oh, really? Didn't realize that. Oh, hey. My macros went away. Just gonna place that there. There we go. All right. Cool. Cool. Where do we go now? Okay. Not too terribly far. A lot. We've done a lot. Okay, now to go talk to residents about everything. Alright, stop throwing snowballs at me. I get it. Almost ran past her. Okay. Healing complete. Hey. Okay. Accept. Alright. Now I gotta go back up. God damn you. Ah. Update. There we go. I was wondering why I had to switch so much of the gear out, and then, yep. Ah. Shit. Makes so much more sense. We're definitely getting the near the end of the quests here. I think, anyway. I thought I was near the end before, but it seems to keep going, so. Cool. In the pillars. Aren't we in the pillars? No, we're not. Okay, that makes a little more sense now. All right. Let's get over here and teleport to you. All right. I figured it would be a good, good return to Final Fantasy, because I've been itching for an MMO and I couldn't think of one I wanted to play, and then I was like, wait, Final Fantasy is a thing. Okay. I will take the thing to him. And go back to where I was. All right. Sup, Wes? Sure. There you go. Oblivion and chilling. Hey, fair enough, dude. I will be wrapping up this stream soon anyway. I'm gonna just grab that. I thought I was near the end of this, like, DLC questline, I guess. And, it keeps going. But I think I'm reaching the end of it, because the way characters are talking right now. But we'll see. I was hoping to get Heaven's Word out of the way. If not, that is fine. I'll do it next stream. But we'll see. Here's some alcohol. And now to report back. God damn it. Back and forth. Complete. Da-na-na. Hadoop. Hey, Wes.
What's up? I figured I'd just join you. I just hopped out of my little brother's chat. He's hopping out for the night.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Just, I'm trying to, like, get close to the ending or end part of Heaven's Word, and I thought I was much closer to it than I thought. And then I don't remember the next DLC, what that's called, and then that's like the end of the free content that I can do. So I'm really
Gotcha. Kind of just getting as
curious.
close to the end of it as you can.
Basically, just because I was like, you know what? I want to finish something. Let me return to this.
Honestly, like, I'm just saying, if they redid Skyrim in this, like this, again, I would 100% buy it.
Well, yeah, I saw, like, the graphic change. And that's why I'm very surprised. Like, the last one of Skyrim didn't look similar to that. You know what I mean? It seems like they have a whole new engine or something they're working with.
A whole different team.
And
they
yeah,
made,
there's...
like, they kept with the story, and then the other guys, I think, did the graphic overhaul.
Because I saw it, yeah, it looks really good. Okay. Fascinating. I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. It's the other way around. Well, alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to help you, I swear. Oh my dear God. Okay. Can only assume. Let me guess. Click on that. I'm surveying the area, because, you know. Okay. No sign of her. Sir. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. I see. Surveying the area. Nope. Couldn't find the... Oh, there she is. Okay, let's go save her. Wouldn't be the first time I had to.
I like how the horses can basically run up the side of a fucking mountain. It's not a big deal.
I mean, that's just, you know, that's just,
I'm at the Temple of the Blades.
you know how it works.
Yeah. That's Elder Scrolls for you.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off. Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time. Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Okay. To the Forgotten Night again. Sounds good. That was a door. That was just a pillar. My bad.
Oh, these guys are dumb. Okay, cool.
Oh, they're stupid. Got it.
I think they're following the fucking horse. They're not even following me, so they keep trying to climb the side of the damn mountain. Okay, let me get the horse and then come to you, because apparently y'all don't know how to act. Right, horse, come on, buddy. Gotta go down there and get some stupids.
And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld, highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Wow! Seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand
I'm just happy I'm gonna easily be able to get a Blades Blade.
Ishgard has need.
It's a katana.
Look, you've a good
It
heart,
is.
I can see that. Willing
It's
to risk
great.
your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emeric is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hell's...
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy. And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats.
Oh, hello everybody. I'm just here to, hang out. I love your temple. It's very not fitting to the area you're in, but it's okay.
Ooh, plotting insurrection.
I just want one of your swords and I'll be on my way. Sound good? Alright, cool.
Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats.
Oh, they're dragonborn as well.
To attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Aw shit, let's go inside. There might be cool stuff I can get. A nice fire. Shit.
Kaboom! Alright. This is once again not where I thought this story would take me. Keeps throwing shit. I think I know where it's going, and it's like, nope, no you don't.
I go out here and talk to these guys and see if I can become an honorary blade, and if I can, then I get the stuff, and if I get the stuff, I'm good to go.
Dear God. And you take this guy out. There we go. Wait. Wait, he wasn't the one that said...
Can I like get the armor now too, or is that like too much to fucking ask here?
I don't know. I don't remember, like, anything of Oblivion anymore.
Oh, you will. You will. It's Game Pass day one.
It is.
Okay, I got a Blade's helmet. Okay.
Ooh, there was quite a few times I almost died in that.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
What the fuck?
Sword of Temple Armory.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander,
I've got full
are gathered
blades
at the vault as
stuff. Now I guess I don't need all this. I can drop the extra gauntlets. Drop the greaves.
I'd say you were expected.
Still overcumbered. Cool.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Why would you even have other armor styles? You're the blades. You don't need them.
Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
336. Jesus. Okay. So let's see here. We can drop.
That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things,
These things are so valuable, though. Can I like use the map and fast
you.
travel somewhere? Or am I not because I'm over encumbered?
You're over encumbered.
Bruh. Still overcumbered? Fuck. Can I drop that's not worth shit? The leather, 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 leather. Still overcumbered. Fuck me. Okay.
Complete. Okay. I think next time we will save our friend from the jail cell. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Press the right button? Yeah, I did. Alright. So, thanks for everyone that stopped by and everyone that was watching, so on and so forth. I appreciate the lurks. I'm going to find someone to raid out to right now, and then I will be back tomorrow continuing the story. Trying to see who's around. Okay, I'm just gonna click on this person. Looks like they are doing some gathering stuff or event quest or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid out to them. With that being said, I will see y'all next time. Be nice. Don't be an asshole.